right, we are back. I've been super busy at the shop recently. Got a couple more projects in, got some out. Here's a little update of what's going on today. Wardell's got this Mustang here, doing a lot on it. He already got a new McLeod clutch in it and a new short thread shifter on it. Now he's going through the process of changing the rear end gears on this thing. And we're gonna do all new seals, and he's got a bunch of other suspension and brake upgrades at the same time as well, so it works out well that way. Hans over here is getting into, I think this is a 2015 BMW. We're doing a full air ride kit on it. So Hans is in the process of that. This is a lot of airlift stuff here that goes into making one of these kits work. This is a dual compressor setup we're doing here. Hans is making it look all pretty and centered in the back right now. And then this thing's getting wheels and tires too. So it should look pretty awesome when it's done. All right, so we are back over in the other shop where Jimmy's about to begin on another project. He just got done with an old F350, doing a rear main and a battery on it. But now he's getting ready to start on this project. WS6 with a LS3 swap. Very interesting. Out of a 07, I want to say. Or at least what he said. I believe it's out of an 07. Yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, 07 Escalade. Huh. That's what the PCM's out of. But on this thing, we are doing a few different things. Sway bar and end links, different headers on there, and a tubular front member. This thing has, I'm pretty sure it's got a built motor with a big old cam in it, naturally aspirated car. He's got some different injectors in it, so it doesn't run at the moment, or it may run, it just doesn't run well. So after we do all this, it's actually getting on the dyno for a tune. So yeah, this should be a cool project to get done. Be nasty sounding, I'm sure. All right, we are back with an update on both the BMW and the Mustang. Here is what Hans has been up to on the BMW. Yes, so Hans has been busy with this. Got the tank and compressors mounted here. As you can see, of course, we heat shrink all the ends and make sure we loom everything just because it looks way better, looks a lot cleaner. And as you can see, they were just open wire before, but part visible to the eye is now all wrapped and good looking. Take a peek in the trunk, what he's been working on. Got the controller mounted to a plastic piece that snaps into the actual trunk liner of the car. What else here? And then tapped in for power on an add a fuse. That's done awesomely, you can't even tell. You can see there was already some sub-wiring that was in here that was done previously. But, so the whole purpose of this style deal, we made these quick disconnects so he can remove his trunk liner whenever he needs to open it and close it without having to actually go through and cut wires and do everything like that. And then I believe the USB wire is already ran up to the front, and now comes the coil installation and air line running. And then over here on Cordell's project, the Mustang here, he got the gear set and everything all in, and of course we had found that there was an aftermarket cover that we needed to put on, so no big deal, we're gonna swap out the cover. Some other parts that have been added on so far. He's got a one-piece Ford Performance drive shaft. That thing is beautiful looking. Got some awesome headers installed there. What else? Oh yeah, so every part that is about to go on this, we just pulled out. Got some catted H pipes here. And then we have a bunch of wiring stuff, bigger alternator, all suspension stuff, sway bars, end links, control arms, panhard bar, anything you could think of is basically being done on the suspension, all the brakes. And then of course we have lights, cooling, and even more than I could even list, a bunch of brake stuff, yes, even more. So both projects are keeping us quite busy. All right, we are back with a update on that BMW that was getting air ride.
Hans has finished it up. This thing is looking crazy. Here is it. Oh yeah. So this is at its park stance. Customer did a great job of actually getting wheels and tires that tuck really well. Yes, so this thing is air rided out now. We have it with a few mode settings in it. It's got drive height, park height, and then lift height for getting on to lift easily. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. You can pop the trunk there, Hanzo, and we can take a look at the final product here in the back. Beautiful. Yes, so we managed to fit his subs in there still. Mounted the tank and compressors here. As you can see, we got the hideaway tucked wiring so you can't see anything. And then the control unit mounted over here. But yeah, so now it's fully in there and installed and ready to go. Customer should be happy with this one. It's a pretty sweet deal. So I believe this is drive height right now, isn't it? Drive height, perfect. So still a good stance at drive height, but there we go. Got to air it up to get on the lift, so we got full-blown lift height, which is awesome. Makes it great for also bumps or anything, you know, speed bumps or whatever else you may encounter. But the dual compressor setup's awesome. Glad we could help this BMW out and help this customer out. But yeah, this thing is finishing up and about ready to go back to the customer. All right, from lift stance to park stance, just like that. That's crazy. Love it. Awesome. Can't wait to get this one back to the customer. We are wrapping up today and today's video. It was a good day, got a lot done. Still got a lot more to do tomorrow. Here is kind of an update on this Mustang as well. So, as you can see, got some new valve covers on it, new alternator, new water pump, new Mishimoto radiator. I think he was getting some upgraded cables on there as well. What else is on there now? Oh, the headers as well. And then the rear end's done. All the suspension stuff is now on it. Brakes, I believe, are next. New lighting. Some new lighting is on it as well. So that's pretty sweet. A bunch of halo stuff. That'll be cool to see lit up. And then, yeah, I believe brakes are next. And then this one should be wrapping up soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. And we'll see you in the next video.